There he is. Nico is here. Happy Home Paradise is here. And Animal Crossing New Horizons DLC is here. I know you guys are just squealing with excitement. I know this moment is magical. And so I want to be your guide. Nico's been my guide. Let me be yours and give you a good primer on how to get acclimated and make the most out of Happy Home Paradise, the designing, how to get your villagers to come to the archipelago, and what that all looks like, how to access outdoor designing, not just interior designing, how to unlock polishing, and how to make sure you get the most pokey and make the most customers happy on the archipelago. What's going on, everybody? It's Zach from SwitchForce. Thanks so much for being here. Make sure to smash that like button if you're excited. This is such a cool moment. The DLC is phenomenal so far, and I'd love to know in the comments down below if you're getting the DLC. Are you gonna get it? Are you gonna get it? Are you gonna get it? Let me know. All right, so this is the archipelago. You'll arrive via the airport. It's super easy peasy lemon squeezy. Just talk to the dodos and they will drive you here in their seaplane. It's a nice quick travel. Nico is waiting outside, and you'll notice that you have different potential customers, potential residents residing outside. But let me go straight in and get you just really understanding exactly how this works. All right. So this is what we have going on inside. The office is where Lottie and Wardell will reside. Now, they will sell some special items. These items can be found at your Nook's Cranny, but they are much rarer, and they're purchasable with Pokey. These, of course, the souvenir chocolates that we'll be using later to invite a villager. A lot of you guys have asked about the upstairs, and I want to show you right away what we have going on in this region because it's pretty cool. This is our little room. This is our little workroom for paradise planning, all right? You can store things in the cabinet, which is pretty cool, and you can also access your home storage, right? So you can put stuff away and get stuff out, which is really nifty and a great way to sort of like magically access back home. And we also have these lockers. Okay, that's Nico and Lottie and Wardell, and this is mine. Now, you're provided with a bunch of different interesting work uniform outfits, all right? So you have options. It's not just the one we saw in the trailer. They give you a bunch of different pants, a bunch of different hats, a bunch of different options to dress yourself up. You've got this muumuu, and you've got this paradise planning top, and then you have a bunch of different shorts that you can put on. You got some headwear, you got some accessories, some socks, some shoes, and backpacks, including the adorable new bear backpack that is just phenomenal, all right? Absolutely fantastic. So that's your work uniform, but you'll notice that you are just in your normal uniform. Now, a lot of people want to know what this is in the corner, and this is nothing. But anyhow, downstairs we go. You will find that as soon as you talk to Lottie, she is your source to activate the Happy Home planning. All right, so what's interesting about this is you can't really access these islands unless you're building a new home. So you can't just walk about the archipelago. I'll show you what you can access because it's pretty neat. But I'm just going through some of the progression. There's actually a lot of quests on the archipelago, which is pretty cool. Nico actually just found a DIY, and I'll let you know after you build 5 homes, Nico provides you with a special DIY, and then you unlock the workbench. So Wardell is here letting you know that, hey, as you progress, you're going to get more and more things. He's a man of few words, or a manatee of few words, if you will. But what I like to do is just progress. Because every time you complete a new home, you're going to unlock more and more of Happy Home Paradise. It's not all there at the start, so don't worry if you see it and you're like, oh my gosh, there's not a ton of items. There's more in store. So Lottie will help you with these quests, and it's a very almost like a campaign, which is really cool and makes the $25 price point feel like you're really getting your money's worth. But as soon as we hit work, we're ready to go, and we get our uniform on. Now, from this point, all you're going to do is go pick whoever you want to make a vacation home for. And they could be wandering around your island, but mostly they will be on the beach, resting, soaking up the sun, and dreaming of their amazing new home. All right, so you see he wants a bat collection, all right, a tree-based house, an office, okay, something that's football related, a projection screen like a movie theater, and more options will come. At the start, you'll only have one. Everyone gets Eunice, as far as I'm aware. It's kind of weird, but that's what happens. She will be here, and she's ready to go. And then the villagers that moved in are hanging out in the back. So Marshall is here, Mo is here, and they're hanging out and playing on the back beach. This wonderful archway actually separates your current residence from your prospective residents, all right, which is kind of nice. The birds are really beautiful. I like this movie theater idea, so I'm going to talk to Frigga here, and we're actually going to put Frigga in a friggin' cool place. I'm gonna put her on ice, which sounds like I might do something really dangerous, but I promise you I'm not. I'm just gonna show you how this all works. Now, when you first do the first build, all right, when you first do it for Eloise, not Eunice, I'm so sorry. I'm very tired. I've been doing videos nonstop. Hopefully a lot of you didn't correct me already, but if you did, I'm sorry, it's Eloise. When you first do Eloise, you'll only be able to access the interior. It's after your first home that you can access the exterior, and they will unlock more and more as you go. Like you'll unlock planting eventually to be able to plant new plants outside. You get fences right away as soon as you unlock the outdoors, but let me show you exactly how this works. The amazing, wonderful interface is phenomenal, okay? They have done an amazing job of making this so easy and so perfect to design with speed, with fluidity, and with lots of creativity. All right, so she wants two things, and you need to always include the things they request. Now, what's great about this is they will provide you those items instantaneously. You don't have to even search for them. They're gonna be in the house. Lottie wants to make this very convenient for all the prospective residents. By the way, you can see Mo and stuff in the background. And you have all these options to pick. Now, you can actually double people up, so these spots are not limiting. Initially, we thought that there would be like 49 spots, and that's all you could have on the archipelago, but it actually seems to be infinite, because I can continue to pick this spot over and over, and it will show you that I already have 2 villagers residing there. So I'm gonna pick an icy spot because, like I told you, that's what I wanna do. And you can change the seasons. There's so much flexibility in HHP, it's gonna give you options for days. Now they tell you that winter is the peak season for this region, like that's the area and the way that they kind of want it to go. I'm actually going to pick a unique spot, I decided. The peak season of winter, well, nope, peak season winter. So there's actually winter and then peak season winter, which is kind of interesting. I don't know if you get more currency for peak season, but as far as I'm aware, you get the same amount of Poke, the same payment, the same reward for every single house you build. It has been 6,000 Poke for every house that you build. So don't worry about doing like a perfect job or an imperfect job. Lottie is just happy that you're getting people onto the island, and she'll pay you 6,000 Poke, which is a handsome amount each time. All right, so your villager and you arrive at this island, and Nico is wearing earmuffs because it's cold, which is adorable. He's by far the coolest, cutest NPC. And I know that's a bold statement, but I'm telling you, get to know him, you're gonna love it. All right, so once we're here, we can walk around. Now, as you'll notice, I cannot leave, right? If I try to move down, they're gonna say like, hey, you're out of here. So you have access to this small plot, and then you're gonna have access to all sorts of planning. All right, so you have your outdoor section, and this is access via the D-pad. Right is gonna open up your inventory, and down is gonna open up the wonderful grid-based system. Now you'll start off with a few items. Don't be afraid, don't be worried. It's not matched up with your home catalog, it's just matched up with a new Happy Home Paradise catalog. And the more houses you design, the more vacation homes that you progress through, the more you will access and the more you'll open up. New items will be dotted with red flashing dots each time, and you can see I got a bunch here. Now, since Friga wants a movie theater, they access some movie theater type foods like the mixed fruit tart, the cookies, the margarita pizza, and the French fries. It's nicely spread out and split into a bunch of different categories, and you can even click the right stick to really smoothly go through tables and beds and different closets and panels and things of that sort. We also have a planting spot, which I want to show you is quite nice. We have bushes, we have flowers, and we have magic vines. Now, I can't plant anything here like this lovely money tree, which is special to Happy Home Paradise, it seems, and Kapp'n Islands, because it's ice. So I want to let you know that ice can't take paths and ice can't take plants. Everywhere else seems to be able to, but I wanted to point that out. All right, so let's put a few nice things outside for her. I'm not going to make the perfect island, but I kind of want to just show you how this goes. You also, as you're doing this, can change the variation of everything right here. You have access to all the variations. Customization is easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So of course, like always, you can move these things around very nice and easy. You can rotate them. You can also change the weather instantly. Okay, you can go to spring, summer, fall, and it makes a nice little change. It's going to be a quick load. And I got to say, HHP is optimized very well to run quick and seamless and smooth on the Switch. You can also do something very nice here, which is to change the time of day. All right, so we can change it to nighttime and see what that would look like. All right, we can make it rain if you want to really freeze. Don't really necessarily recommend it, but Friga is freezing, so it makes sense. I'm not going to make this exterior perfect because, again, I'm just showing you guys in a video, but you do have access via the start button, the plus button, to all of the wonderful fences. And you can see that you can make large fences, small fences, and you can customize them as you see fit. And as soon as you put the fence in, you'll see the little fence icon, and voila, we can fence off the entire area. Now, it depends on what kind of place you're putting your villager, and that's going to determine how much fencing you can use. Obviously, me here on this little ice float, I don't have a lot of space, so my fencing options are going to be much smaller. And in fact, you might not want any fences at all. Using the Y button, it's really easy to erase all of your fencing super simply, and the same can be said with paths. Now, like I mentioned, I cannot put any dirt paths or anything of the sort down here. But with another click of the plus button, I can put custom paths. So it won't let me put any kind of natural path on the ice, but what's good is you can put custom paths on the ice. So if you have some fan favorite custom paths that you've designed or that you've downloaded, you can put them out here. So if I wanted to grab like some boardwalk, I can just kind of layer the whole area with this, and it's very, very easy to delete. All right, so that's the exterior, and that's how that awesomely works. I still have to show you how to get villagers to your island, but let me show you the inside and what you can do here, because there's some very fun things. Now, polishing, you probably heard me talk about at the top of the video, and polishing is something that opens up on your 4th house. So don't fear, you haven't, missed it. It's gonna pop up when you design your 4th home, okay? These are the things that Frigga requested, so it's very hard to not include the ones that she loves because they're just in the house. Sometimes they might be outside if they intend for them to go in the outdoors. It's very, very convenient though because those items are instantly already placed. Now, if I hit the left bumper, I can unlock my Wardell outfit. Yes, this is my housekeeping outfit. Wardell taught it to me, and this is how I polish. You'll go up and you'll polish away, and the more you polish, the more magic happens. You can make things shine and sparkle, and if you get chaotically crazy, they really shine and sparkle. Now, one tap of it will just make a little sparkle, so you can control how much sparkle you have. And if you press the Y button, you can wipe away said sparkle, which is really, really, really good. All right, so we're gonna shine this stuff up as best we can. You just hold it and polish. Again, polishing on the 4th house, it'll automatically unlock. You don't have to do anything special, and your items can glow. Now, there are other special effects that we can unlock, although I'm not quite sure exactly how to get those at this time. Here we are in the interior designer, and you'll notice something a bit different, which is we have the ceiling decor. Now, ceiling decor is really fun, and I'm sure you guys have been excited for this. This is accessible on our own islands as well. Obviously, it's not accessible outdoors, but it's really quite cool. And you're gonna get a bunch of different items that are really, really nifty. Now, the ceiling is pretty easy to maneuver. You actually have a grid up here, which I recommend viewing from the top-down angle if you want to really line this stuff up and you want to kind of get, your room ready. Copying works really well, and you can copy to your heart's content. You can't move these things vertically. They will just kind of align where they are, but it's pretty darn nifty, and I really like how it works. We got different lights, different chandeliers, different hanging light bulbs, different lamps, and of course you can customize so many things and just make this like a really beautiful location. It does a smart thing of putting the light kind of just like right there, and then you can move it to the center and you can see the light is lit up. You can put these things in between the grids, which is really nice. It's a little hard to kind of get it exactly in the center. I think there might be the center. We'll go back to the floor though. And now let's get some nice chairs for her here. I'm not gonna, again, complete this entirely because as I mentioned, you can spend hours on this stuff and make a wonderful movie theater and really just make a beautiful room and beautiful scene for your characters. But there's a few other things I want to show you in these houses that will be fun secret tips for you guys that I think you'll really appreciate. So let me just get a little table here so don't feel too incomplete with this. All right, we do have a nice little cool side table, and that's got some variations, but I do like the black, and I think it'll look nicely if we rotate it and put it right here. Put our popcorn on, and again, I'm sorry, Frigga, this is not the perfect home, but let me tell you that you can come back and edit these homes later, so do not feel bad. If you don't make it perfect, you can always come back and edit it, okay? One other nice thing that you can do is take a photo, and that's gonna be how you label your home for the Happy Home Network. The Happy Home Network app is a beautiful app down here that you'll acquire after a house. On your second house, you'll be able to access this, and you can see all the houses that you have designed thus far. You can click on them, view them, and you can visit them instantly. This is fantastic because it's a great way to quick travel to your already existing homes, and look at that amazing shot right there. As I was taking a photo, boom, freaking perfect. All right, this one's in progress, as you can see, and I need to take a photo to really label it, right? So we can take the photo, but I'm not gonna take the photo. I'm gonna show you something different. I can take the photo now, but another great tip for you is if you talk to Frigga here, she's gonna ask you, how's the vacation home coming along? Is it ready? And you're gonna say, it's ready. All right, so it's ready, you did it, thank you. And now you're gonna get access to a really cool cutscene that will show the villager enjoying the home. You can skip this with the B button, but at least the first couple, I recommend just enjoying and viewing because, man, look at this. You can actually take photos right here. You can snap a photo as you're watching the little cutscene. It keeps the polish effects. Your new resident will walk around and kind of explore. Now, I did not put any accent walls on. I did not put wallpaper. You have access to all of that. You can do that. The flooring, the rugs, there's so much more. Again, I know this is ugly. It's just basic so that I can show you guys more of the features, the tips, and the secrets. Look at that nice blur effect, zoom-ins. This is so fun. There's actually more you can do with the villager in here, though. And it's a really cool way you can change their outfit, change their clothes, and access the ability to match them. Now, this is a really fun feature that I find totally unique, but to do it, you have to tell her that the home is ready, and then you have to say, may I take photos? You cannot access this before you let her do her little shtick. You're gonna hit left on the D-pad to open up the clothing menu, the villager design menu, I don't know what you'd call this, and you can match or change. So they will give you a preset list of clothing that are fitting for where they are, or at least that's how they feel, right? Like, oh, I'm going out for dinner, I'm going to the movies, yada, yada, yada. We've got some dress up gear, we've got kimonos, we've got different things that this villager can wear. And I assume that you can unlock more, and I assume there's more based on what you have in your inventory. I'm not quite sure, I think, but like I'm just gonna pick this for her right now, all right? But what's cool is you can actually go and hit matching mode and then make yourself match. So now if you wanna take the photo, you actually have the same cool outfit, and you can replace that photo, only one photo per house, but you can, you can now take that photo. The Happy Home Network just wants me to go. You can see it's in progress still. You can take the photo and replace it, but only one photo per. You can use the first person mode, which is very nice. So I can go here, I can walk around, I can just see Frigga in her element and be like, yo, Frigga, what's up? What's up? You have access to all the different, you can, obviously rotate it. She's getting, whoa, hi. Hello, 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 hello. Which is very, very nice. I do like that a lot. We can border it, obviously. We can, oh, look, she's watching the movie. We have all sorts of weird new filters. Very, very cool. So you can do that. But I have my photo shot, so I'm ready to go. I'm gonna leave this area, and I'm now gonna show you how to have your own villagers come to the archipelago and some strange things that occur when you do. But my home is done. I can talk to Frigga or I can talk to Nico. The photo is already uploaded. Yeah, we don't want to change it out. We're ready to go. I think I just need to talk to Frigga, actually, not Nico. I'm heading back. Yeah, you tell Frigga that you're heading back. I guess you can tell Nico you're done prior, but once you're in this photo mode, you can tell Frigga, so you pop out of your copycat clothes and you will return back. New little loading icon and instant travel here, which is really nice. You don't have to worry about wandering around or finding your way home. Lottie will greet you, and Lottie will give you the pokey, all right? And again, we might unlock something here because we've unlocked more and more. I got 9,000 this time, actually, and that is after 5 homes. So you'll start with 6,000, and it looks like it'll go up every single time you hit a milestone. So maybe 5, 10, maybe 20, maybe 30, maybe 40. Not exactly sure, but you will get kind of new ranks and unlock more and more pokey. All right, also that unlocks new clothes, which is pretty darn neat. We're finding that out as we play, which is really nifty, and I'll leave those as a special surprise for you. But let me show you something that might be even cooler, all right? How do you get your villager to come with you, and do they leave their home to build a vacation home? Now, you do not yet have access to the facilities. If you're wondering about that, these different places are still locked. I am 6 houses deep, and I still don't have any of the facilities open. There are schools and hospitals and other things to build. This island has quite a plentiful supply of buildings, but we don't have access to any of them yet. I will make another subsequent video as soon as I have access to those and teach you exactly how to do it. But for now, let's do a quick little magic snap and bring back a new villager from our own island. I think it's time that Cairnston gets his happiest home ever. Just like that, it's time to select one of our lucky citizens to arrive at the archipelago. They're all vying via song and dance, but I'm gonna pick Cairnston. No, I'm not, Chai. Chai, it's not you. It's not you, it's not you, it's not you. I'm sorry, Chai. I'm sorry, Chai. I'm sorry I had a little false start there. It's actually Cairnston, my homeboy, my buddy. And what you're gonna give him is the chocolate. Now, I showed you the chocolates are purchasable at the Lottie's office, and they are on discount. So you get one for a price, and then they'll give you multiple for a cheaper price. It's 800 Poki for one, and I believe it's 2,000 for 3, so you're saving quite a bit. You'll give your villager the souvenir chocolate, and they will instantly want to go. All right, Cairnston says, did you get these from that vacation island place? He's suspicious of it, right? And he says, or you say, you want to check it out. And look at this. This is really nifty and so helpful. It just takes you. You don't have to go there. You don't have to fly there. You actually get to insta-travel together, which proves that this seaplane has multiple seats, all right? Confirmed, the seaplane is for more than one person. So Nintendo, we can absolutely fly together with friends. You just gotta make it happen. Wilbur and Orville are ready to go. The Dodo music has been hyped up, and we are happy home headed. And we'll show you what happens when this does complete. All right, so Cairnston's gonna be here, and he is going to arrive, and he's gonna then join the other villagers on the beach. He's very pumped to be here, and it's very cool to see him in a new environment. But I will let you know, if you do time travel or wait a day, this villager will leave. He's not stuck here forever. All right. He says, I hope you brought a friend along. That's great. He is here, but I need to build him his home today. If I wait, he's going to not wait for me. All right. Which is, fair. I understand. He's very happy to be here. He's excited to have a happy home. And we need to go talk to Lottie. And we need to get working. And we need to get Cairnston locked in. And from there, you can kind of just decide how you're going to build out your archipelago. Infinite possibilities, since the island spaces can be doubled up, tripled up, quadrupled up. Now, one thing you're probably wondering about also is the ability to have roommates. I don't have that yet. I don't know where that is. Like I said, I'm 6 houses in. There's still facilities to unlock. There's still roommates to unlock. And it's pretty nifty that this game is just packed with content. This DLC does function like a campaign, as I mentioned, and you will need to work your way through. Lottie, my friend. I'm a behind-the-counter kind of friend. I'm ready to work, and we will absolutely go talk to Cairnston. And I wanted to kind of show you, oh, we unlocked the school. All right, that's great news. So I guess after 6 houses, you do get your first facility, which is good. And this is not what I expected, but hey, it's turning yellow for facilities, and we'll have to make a future video on facilities. This is happening in real time, and the magical school cutscene is here, and this just shows you how much is in Happy Home Paradise. And frankly, I'm doggone glad that this is part of our Happy Home Guide video, because you can see that this DLC is not basic. They absolutely delivered a humongous piece of content, and they absolutely delivered something that will allow you to replay and extend the life cycle of Animal Crossing beyond what you thought it would be. All right, so you can design your school here. This is freaking amazing. There's so many cool concepts, so many cool ideas. I really like the orange roof, actually. I know we don't really need to be doing this right now, but it's really, really fun. It's really, really perfect, and I'm just gonna make this beautiful place. We have different bells, pink bell, gold bell. I like the gold bell, very classy, traditional. Here's the school. It looks good. You can customize that. You also can customize the villager homes. I don't think I mentioned that, but you can. When you're building the Happy Home vacation homes, you can customize those. So if you were curious, just know that that's doable. It needs a lot of work in here. I'm glad you're helping with this. First things first. Okay. So, gosh, there's a lot. We have to order stuff. Oh my goodness gracious. So again, Happy Home just grows and grows and grows. And here, when you unlock your first facility, you're going to get the room expansion. You probably thought the rooms of vacation homes looked quite small, and now we're going to expand like crazy. Well, after that little interruption from Lottie, which was kind of cool because you got to see school getting cool, and she said the more villagers we bring to the archipelago, the more facilities we'll unlock, but she paid me 25,000 Poke for that project. So if you're looking for big money Poke, you want to buy a bunch of things that Wardell has on display, it's going to be those facilities where you'll find the big rewards. But again, this game continues to progress, and who knows what's in store once we reach 10, 20, 30, 40, or 50 different villagers on the archipelago, different homes built, different vacations confirmed. Now I'm going to quickly go show you Cairnston real fast because we did want to talk to him. Cairnston, my boy, where are you hanging out? He's just chilling, and he wants something with rice dishes. He says, sniff, sniff, sniff. I'm just getting a good snootful of that ocean air. It reminds me of home. So the first time you talk to him will just be flavor text, and it's going to be the second time that you talk to him that will allow him to build his vacation house, all right? He says, let's chat, and you can build his house, or maybe another time, and leave him here. I'm not going to build another house for Cairnston just because we've already seen that, and I kind of want to give you guys just like the tips to get started and get going. And look, you got to use your own creativity to create your own islands and your own magic vacation homes and bring your own villagers. I will tell you that this villager is not here and not there. He's actually in both places at once. So Cairnston can be here and Cairnston can be at your home base. It's kind of creepy, but you'll have them both. So if we head home, Cairnston will also be back at our home. And so you don't have to worry about having villagers in one place or another. They'll actually be in both places, which is a little weird, but this island is full of magical things, including a new option for fast travel straight to Harv's Island if you got that plaza being built up. You can go visit Tortimer, or Katrina, Leaf, or Red, or Cyrus and Reese, or Harriet, or Harv himself, and have a lot of fun. This Happy Home Paradise is really happy and really amazing, and there's so much more to unlock, so stay tuned for more videos from me. Hit that like button if you enjoyed today's opening guide to Happy Home Paradise. Hopefully you got a good look at what this entails, and if it's worth it to you. I think HHP is absolutely worth the 25. It feels like a fantastic addition to the game and something I think you're going to fall in love with. So go ahead, fall in love, hit that like button if you enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you're going to do in the comments down below. Thanks so much for being here. Your support means the world to me. Couldn't do this without you, and I'm so glad our community, our friends, our family has come together for 2.0 and HHP to make this absolutely the greatest Animal Crossing day ever. I love you guys so much. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive out there. Got any other questions? You can always let me know. Ask me on Twitter or Instagram. I got you guys, and we'll continue to explore facilities and more in ACNH HHP 2.0. Till that time, though, everybody. Thanks again. Love you lots. SwitchForce out.